Remember the first time you met your furry best friend? That wagging tail, those boundless cuddles? Well, get ready to meet a breed that embodies that feeling every single day. I'm talking about the Golden Retriever, a dog with a heart of gold. They're not just pets, they're family. Their sunshine-colored fur and gentle nature makes them perfect companions for adventurers of all ages. So in today's video, I'm going to show you step by step on how to draw our cuddly buddy, the Golden Retriever. For today's lesson, we'll need some white paper, a sketch pad, and a pencil. I'm going to start the sketch off with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. Now you want to begin this drawing by blocking out the basic shapes before we get into the details. Let's start by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. So we'll start at the very top in the middle. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Let's move up to the center and draw another line going across from left to right. So we'll start up here, go to the left, and then the right side. Now we're going to be using these two lines to help us create a circle in the center of our page to define the size of the head. So from that center point, let's move up right about here. We're just going to mark off the top of our circle. Let's measure this distance from the center down towards the bottom and do the same thing. And then we'll repeat that across this horizontal line. So measuring the distance from the center over towards the left and then over towards the right. Now I'm going to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. So let's start with the top left. And the circle doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just using this as a guide. Just go all the way around, just smooth this out as best we can. Let's go to the side and add another line coming down from the side of our circle on the left and right side. And I'm going to add one more line going across the bottom of our circle. Now with our circle and guidelines in place, we're going to start locating the main facial features, starting with the eyes. So we're going to split this left side of the circle in half. So from the center to the left side right here, draw a straight line going up and then down towards the bottom of our circle. And we'll do the same thing on the right. So finding the halfway point, going up and then down. Now along the top half of our circle, we'll find the center point right about here. Draw another line going across from left to right. Now I'm going to sketch a circle around this center point. So on the left, going all the way around, just going to block this in, and these are for the eyes, going all the way around. Now along the top of the head, we're just going to pull this down in the middle, going up and out towards the left, and then the right. Let's go to the center of our circle. We're going to draw an oval for the nose, going all the way around, and then back up. From the bottom of the nose, let's step down and draw two straight angle lines coming down and out towards the left and the right. And then from the bottom, we're just going to curve the muzzle, going out around the side. Just pull this in above the nose and just down on the right side. It's almost like drawing a circle. Let's go to the inside of each eye, draw a straight angle line coming down and out towards the outside of the muzzle. Now we're going to open up the mouth. From these 2 points, we're going to curve the mouth coming down and then up, like a half oval. Let's go to the side, curve the mouth going out and then up. Now we're going to go back up to the top and draw the inside edge of the ears. Let's start on the left side along this eye line, and this across the circle, and then down to right about there. Same thing on the right, going around the eye and then down. Let's go to the top of the ear. We're just going to bend this out and then down. Let's pull the ear coming down and back in towards the bottom. Now let's go to the side of the head. I'm just going to curve the neck coming down and in. Go up to this line, curve the body, going out and then down. Now that we finished blocking out our rough sketch, we're going to go back and clean this up by erasing some of these guidelines. Now I want to use this rough sketch as a guide to help us layer on some more detail and refine the shapes. Now I want to start with the eyes. Just going to bring the tear duct coming down and in. Just adding a point along the bottom, and then going back up towards the eye. Now at this stage, we don't need to get too detailed. We just want to refine the shapes. Add a small circle in the center for the pupil. And we also want to add a small highlight along the top of the eyes, along the inside. We're just going to fold that fur going around the top of the eyes. add a little bit more shape to the nose. I'm going to curl it around the nostrils, going in. And we'll add a soft fur texture around the bottom of the mouth, going out around the muzzle. Just pull that up along the side. Now in the middle, we're going to add the tongue coming down. And now we want to add some more shape to the ear. So just going to curve this around the head and then pull that out towards the point. Just adding some fur texture along the bottom. Let's go back up to the top. Just going to bend the hair coming around and then out. Just fold the back of the ear in behind, going out and then coming in. I'm just going to pull the fur down in the middle, and I'm just going to add some layers across the side of the body. So brushing the hair out and then down. Let's go back and clean up our drawing one final time before we add in our contrast and shading. Now at this stage I'm going to switch to a thicker pencil, so I have my 0.9mm. Just going to go around the eyes, just adding some more contrast. Also adding a little bit of fur texture going around on the edges, just softening this up. And we'll just darken up the eyes. Just going to darken up the center of the pupil. Darken up the outside of the eye, adding a little bit of a light ring in the center. And we'll just lightly shade that in, going around that highlight. I'm just going to soften up that fur, going around the eye, along the bottom. Now with the nose, we're just going to darken up the bottom and the center and just fade that up. And just adding some shadow in a darker tone along the bottom edge. Let's add a shadow across the top of the tongue, and then bend that down in the center. Now along the bottom of the ear, it's going to pull the fur going up. I'm just fading that out. Just adding these little points on the outside. And then from the side of the ear, along the inside, it's going to continue that texture going out. I'm going to switch to the side edge of our 2mm mechanical pencil and start adding some shadows. So just going to brush the fur and shadow going up and in on the inside of the face. Just lightly darkening up some of those shadow areas. Just going to blend out some of that fur. want to give some shape to the face by adding some shadows along the outside. And go back and just layer on some fine details in the fur, just going on top of the shadows. And as we get closer to the end, we're just going to tighten up our shadows and add a little bit more detail. And always be sure to sign our artwork. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of a golden retriever. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. I want to thank you for joining me today. And now let's roll the spotlight.